Thank you, Robert Miles. I did that? I guess I did that. Thank you, Robert Miles, for inspiring an entire generation. Me, Madonna, everyone in Europe. Eurobeat is big again? That's a shame. We can leave Eurobeat behind. Eurodance is better. Eurobeat sounds the fucking same. It's, I don't know, Eurobeat to me is one of those, like, electronica genres that's a little too narrow. And I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of just like that high whiny synth that's just machine gun quantized to a 16th note. That's all Eurobeat. I just did every Eurobeat song for you. Eurobeat evolved into Toho music, which is just a sane musician writing decent music and then playing it at 5 times speed and making all the synths as aggravating as they possibly can sound.
They come from the cache.
Oh, do they? That's right. Okay, so it's do that to swap. Use that for ranged. Put a fireball at me. Come on now. You can do it. Oh, please hurry up. There we go. Oh, that's not... Yeah, I was playing Kanitsugami. Again. Entirely different mechanics. Different counter button.
Stay down.
Oops.
That's enough.
I don't know what dodge is anymore. It's right bumper. Okay. In Kanitsugami, dodge is clicking the left stick. Entirely different. Everything's got its own world. We're back. We're back. Not everything is a shooter, so now action games have different controls again. We're doing it. Video games are healing. Ah. Uli Sour. Uli Sour? I always say it that way, but... Uli Shower? Could be anything. Yes. Thank you for the sub, and surely you, too, are salivating at the notion of how many remasters we're about to see. Why make any new games? There's too many. Let's just keep making Last of Us and Horizon over and over again. State of play should be good. Pretty much got the pronunciation. All right, cool. I like to check in sometimes. I'm sure you can. Yep. I'm trying to remember the controls. Hello, Kenobi Corner. Oh!
You know what to do. Stay down.
Fuck. Just finished God of War Ragnarok on PC. Blew your mind? You waited for the PC release, huh? How was it on PC? I'm guessing pretty good. I mean, the 2018 port was quite solid. But that was kind of earlier on in PlayStation's PC efforts. They've had some... They haven't all been that good. It's a wyvern? Hoping there's more potions laying around. Ooh, got some enemies packed up near that bridge. That's a pretty smart way to do it, because I don't think you can just jump in the... Yeah. Make me fight those guys. Yeah, I don't know. I liked God of War 2018, and I like God of War 1. The rest of the games are just kind of like unfocused or sadistic. Pointlessly sadistic. Ooh, hello there. For me, anyway. I don't even know what Ragnarok was going for. It didn't seem to really have a theme. It was just kind of like characters do stuff and then it's over. I guess the theme was like, can Kratos change? And I guess he does. So that's cool. But man, there were just like too many subplots, too many characters. Like it was a very maximalist kind of game where it's pretty clear that like they didn't want to have any character have screen time that didn't have depth or dialogue, but you can imply that stuff. You don't have to like have episodes dedicated to it. Liberate the people of Odin. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess they're setting him up as like a genre-spanning villain. Ugh. No! I want to get... No! I want to get cool counters. I want to get cool counters that are cool. Yeah, liberate Odin's subordinates. I don't know, it's kind of like... There we go. Alright. Yeah, shit. Heat wave. Right. Do that again. It's just so like one-dimensionally heroic. Man, that doesn't do that much damage. Ugh!
Sick of Torgal. My wounds, boy.
Like, God of War 2018 went out of its way to sort of show the moral relativity of a somewhat savage universe, you know, with the elves and stuff, and Atreus was like, we gotta help the elves, and Kratos was like, you don't fucking know what's going on, man. And then like all of Ragnarok is kind of around Atreus throwing himself full bore into what seems to be a morally just cause. And then I guess the fun character conflict is Kratos tries to be patient, but I don't really remember it going anywhere. I guess I don't remember the ending of Ragnarok. And that's on me, I guess. It's my favorite video game series. Oh.
Turn back, or it's the dungeons for you.
Did they actually, well, they added an option to minimize NPC tips. That was in the game originally. And all it did was slow it down a little bit. Was it actually a new option?
this time.
Okay, so there's a new one. They didn't patch it into the old game? Well, whatever. Whatever. I'm glad they tried.
Wake wind.
Good for them. Damn it! Fuck. Fucking hell. It's like, I wish there was something in the center of the screen to tell you what moveset you're on. Because if you have to look to the lower right, that's too much time. It takes, like, there's things like there's a giant swing whenever you get an ability back, so you don't have to look. It's just really weird that you have this, like, twofold system without a clear indicator near the center of the playfield or even an audio descriptor of which one you're on.
Thank you, Sid.
Ah! One where he jumps back a little bit. Maybe I can just keep a distance and have him... No, he does... Oh, I was too late!
Toggle.
It wasn't cool down. There we go. Alright. Blah, blah.
Give me.
That one claw he does is pretty easy to counter, but...
The bridge is
Sometimes I'll have to, like, look at other parts of the screen to see what mode I'm on. Isn't great. Fireball me. No? Damn it! Fuck! He was covered by the wing! Okay, you can get hit out of that. Interesting that they're not counting these dudes as dead. Damn it. Like, he started doing the fireball. I had to look in the lower right to see which moveset I was on. I remember that being a weird thing with this game. Is they had, like, counters queued off of ranged or melee. But it's super possible and even recurring to be on the wrong one when a melee thing happens. And it's too, like, I guess if you just know which one you're on, you can swap and do it in time. I think I remember being able to do that a few times. But it's awkward. Right. Not invincible while that happens.
my wounds, boy. Not this time.
Operation Rude Boy, thank you for the sub. I was listening to the specials a few days ago. Always a good choice. Damn it.
Vessel ready.
No. Fuck. What? Oh.
Not this time. Sick of Torgal.
Okay. How did I do that?
There, boy. Too slow.
I thought that one was gonna hit me.
Torgal.
Can't see him when he's in the shrubs. Want to do another fireball? What? Oh!
A little help. Not this time.
Oh. Babuji, 12. Thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Too slow.
God damn it.
Give me fire. Not this time. Too slow. Garuda, let
Whew. That one had my name on it. Ooh. That one was a little late. Ooh, that one did have my name on it. Aw, Sid, come on, buddy.
Not this time.
Ugh.
Not this time.
Damn it. The other hits didn't land. Almost there.
Lend me your strength.
Gotta be careful. Whew, there we go. Milky Moo. Yes, this is a new save file that I used Cheat Engine to flip into Final Fantasy mode without clearing the game first. So I'm still pretty underleveled. I don't have all the abilities. This is actually like well under what I'm supposed to be at for playing Final Fantasy mode at this point, but I do it that way because I'm a gamer. That's just how it is. Adult with Pad understands. Thanks for the sub. And also Gafgarian. Thank you for the 57 months. There it is. Thank you. How would you rate Final Fantasy XVI? Jekt, thanks for the sub. I like it a lot. I think it's just not very fashionable, which is weird. I don't think people know what to make of it. It is a back to basics game in a lot of ways. Unfortunately, I think it came out right on the tail end of everyone figuring out that they didn't like open world games. If this game came out in 2024, I feel like it might be more warmly received, weirdly. But everyone, like, it's weird, in enthusiast gaming circles, people decide how they feel about a game when it comes out, and then that's how they feel about it forever. So, hopefully with it out on PC now, people will take a second look at it or reevaluate it. I do think that, like, if you like traditional Final Fantasy games, there's a lot of things that aren't like that. So it's not like everyone has to like it, but I do think that what it tries to do, it does really well. I just think everyone decided that, like, that was not a game anyone cared about when it came out. Yeah, Milky, I had the same experience. I basically got to the end of the game on PS5, but it was pretty easy. So I was looking for an experience that would force me to really push into the game's mechanics. And this is doing that. The first couple of fights after flipping it into Final Fantasy mode were rough. And the boss fight I just did was a lot longer than it was supposed to be, but I just needed the smallest nudge to grab this entry. Yeah, if you like games like Sun Wukong, like everyone agreed Sun Wukong was fantastic. And I don't like, it's kind of it's not the same, but it's very similar, I think. It's kind of simple gameplay, a somewhat complicated fighting engine.
Just doing me job, like.
Fighting big ol' fights. This game is very cutscene heavy, and Sun Wukong is not, but
And after we were so close.
but the gameplay aspects I think are pretty similar.
Well, I can track him.
I think the production value being a significant portion of your enjoyment of the game is also resident here.
Lost me own to Imperial Steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
Thank you.
Also, you could just skip all the cutscenes.
Go safely, brothers.
I reckon he likes you.
What's weird to me, too, is in the way that, well, there's a group of people that go out and try to steadfastly support all the games that they see as being unwoke, right?
She's gone.
This game has,
She's gone.
this game theoretically has all those attributes. There's sex, there's blood, there's chicks, there's babes wearing revealing suits. There's no people of color.
Barnabas.
But somehow this game didn't get propped up as the Gamer Chud's champion. But people love throwing their weight behind Sun Wukong for similar reasons, I think.
He'll know. He'll cast me out like all the others. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Lady.
Carol.
What do we have here?
Fetch a good price, I reckon.
But we'd be doing the slavers a disservice if we didn't praise her work.
Stay away.
It's all right. They can't hurt you anymore.
Like how Sid looked exactly the same. Yeah, I'm underleveled and undergeared. What do you think will be at the state of play?
Come on.
I don't know. Infinity Nikki, I hope. Oh.
Is this it, Adolphus?
I guess the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster.
My punishment for not listening to you.
Gotta sell something, I guess.
This wretched world.
Hey, apart from that, I don't know. It's rumored, Yondo, but I mean, they remastered Last of Us after like 3 years, 4 years. Yeah, Last of Us Part 2. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, an Astrobot remaster? Ugh. If they announced a PC date for Astrobot, that'd be pretty slick. But it seems like they give their platform, their banner platform exclusives like a year. That seems to be the time that they've settled on. If it's a games as a service, it's a simultaneous launch. If it's a banner exclusive, it's a year.
Sid.
Oh yeah, Legacy of Kain. Or Soul Reaver 1 and 2 specifically, right? Legacy of Kain, they should not. Like Blood Omen 1? Nah, we can leave that one behind. I never played Blood Omen 2 though.
Flames.
Or Defiance. Oh yeah, Vodka Pickles. This is the Onion Knight sword. It's a... like a... I got a review code, so usually those have all the DLC goodies in them, so I think it's like a pre-order bonus or something like that.
That vortex will swallow this whole forest, and us along with it.
Only real Legacy of Kain heads bother with Blood Omen 1. I played Blood Omen 1.
Someone is calling me.
Damn it, lad. That doesn't...
I remember playing that game and be like, oh, maybe Dennis Dyack isn't the like video game genius that it's kind of... That was back in the era when games folks were desperate for household names.
Clive, I don't think you understand. That's not just windy weather you're wandering into. Benedicta's rage knows no bounds. And that's on a good day. I don't want to know what's waiting inside that.
But I do. I have to find out. And I'm not turning back.
I remember specifically, I played the PS1 port of Blood Omen. And every time you paused the game and went into the menu, it had to load. And it was like multiple seconds. It was very long. That game was just slow as fuck. That's that one. A lot of wind elementals around. Yeah! Alright, I'm gonna get the timing on that. I didn't get it! Ooh. Damn it! A little too early, I think. Ow!
Forgive me.
I'm wondering if these would be good to level off of, because their attacks are pretty easy to tell or see coming. What's your take on Dragon's Dogma 2 these days? Love it. I loved it when it came out. I do need to finish it though. Never actually did that. Doolard, thank you for the gaming. Wait a minute, I'm still on the other side of the bridge? Woo! Do appreciate gaming. Oop! Oh, I have that now, right? Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 is really good. I feel like open world action RPGs. It's really the kind of game that nobody else makes.
Stay down.
That scale. But then again, I've been espousing that game since it came out. Oh man, I gotta do the fucking... Gotta do that fight again? I should have saved.
You know what to do, boy.
Yeah! Damn it. They were both coming in at the same time. Oh, yeah. Ah. Doesn't knock him down, huh? Put another fireball at me.
It's over. Get him, boy.
I save? We should save more neurotically, yeah. Oh. Nick Cage, 89 months. Thank you very much for the sub. Played Blood Omen 1 on PC many years after release. It was a pain to run. Had to use a CPU spinner to keep the CPU from being too free to run the game too fast. It was a pain, but I actually finished it. It was nice to see moments in time only referred to in Soul Reaver 1 and 2. I definitely want it remade for modern systems. Ugh. Yes. I guess. Yeah, time travel, I guess. It was kind of nice to play like a bad guy. Kind of cool to just be an evil dude. I don't think there's like, if you were to remake that game, you'd have to do a full remake. Nothing from the original game would survive, except maybe some sparse plot beats. That's kind of the only thing of value, really. Because yeah, it's a technical mess. It didn't look good. It didn't play good. So you'd just be making an entirely new game. Rebooting the franchise, basically. I know that Square's been trying to... Well, I don't know if trying to do that specifically, but... Did that... service shooter? Nosgoth? I remember Nosgoth. Oops. Come on, do something. I don't think the dragon's there anymore.
I'll not fall to the likes of
You fell to the likes of me, bitch. Yeah, I'm just getting fat level ups, tons of AP, barreling my way through this abilities chart. Increase more hits. Increases follow-up strikes. Yeah, follow-up strikes can be performed by tapping execute. That's one you mash. Oh, you're playing Frostpunk? Yeah. I wanna check that out. It is very hard, Varshan. That's kind of the core of the game's design, is that yeah, you're supposed to just lose slowly. The game is all about crushing you under the weight of logistics and creeping dread. And people that don't trust you. I feel like that's the real horror. Is working your ass off to keep a bunch of people alive who end up turning on you because they're mad. They're mad that they don't have enough food. Get over it. Hey, get over it. What? Oh, that was perfectly timed. What the heck was that? Ugh.
My wounds, boy.
Okay, that is a projectile. Ooh!
That'll help.
What? Why can't I hit any of these counters?
Wake winds.
Way too early.
My wounds, boy. Not this time. Over here.
There we go. Good shit, good shit. There's tons of these dudes flying around though. I can farm them. What's the upgrade for this? Counter-Strike changes increasing hits. Oh, ability can be canceled by pressing right bumper while jumping back. I didn't know that. That's fucking awesome. Counter-Strike is intensified. Ability cooldown is reduced by 50%. Dun, 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 dun. We farm these guys? Objective's 173 meters away. I wonder if I need to, what I was hoping for and what is the case now is that heals are important and in such low supply that I do kind of have to scout around the areas to find potions and stuff. So, yeah, this is kind of the experience I was hoping for, where like individual potions matter. You need to be mindful of using them. Awesome. It ends in the air. It's so interesting thing about parrying. It's safe to attack early because you can dodge cancel out of your attack, and then you just get an evasion. Ooh, an evasion. That is not safe. Darn it. Shit. late, I think. To farm them, though, I have to be able to kill them cleanly. Because now I have 850 each. That though. What potion yonder breaks? Oh yeah. Frank, Resident Evil 4's item system is pretty ingenious. Oh.
My wounds, boy.
Damn it. At least I saved. It says last obelisk. Really gonna blink me back? Yeah, I guess it just respawns all the dudes. Or does it? There's no guys at the bridge now. Huh. Maybe if you die a lot, it stops respawning? Interesting. Yes, Kawaii, I will be watching State of Play in a bit. State of Play. 20 games, I guess. That's a lot. A lot of remasters. What? Sonny rushing out Bloodborne PC because Concord bombed so bad. People have convinced themselves that Bloodborne's going to sell a lot. Maybe it will now, but didn't back then. We'll see though. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I play Bloodborne on PC. Whoops! Oh, am I invincible during that? That seems... Oh yeah! Get fucked.
Wins. This time. Garuda, lend me your strength.
There's like 2 steps to that. Second wind up always gets me. Hey, Talish, thank you for the sub. Okay. That was pretty smooth. Da, da, da. Life should eat the wind elementals. I imagine they would taste like cotton candy, breezing around in your mouth. I mean, he eats other things, right? Ooh, Joe Malik. Thanks for gifting a sub to Vader Raid. Oh yeah, I guess Resident Evil 9 was kind of rumored, but I think somebody said that wasn't gonna happen. I don't know. No, the first wind-up faked me out again.
Torgal! Not this time. Sick of Torgal.
It was a little early.
Lend me your strength.
See, it's like sometimes he calls out what you swap to, and that's nice. Danitz plus plus. Because I'm more convinced that Sony doesn't have the rights to Bloodborne source code. Since FromSoft used the same engine for Dark Souls 3, it's fair to assume their tech rights remain with From. Sony just has the IP in the final product, but not the source code and underlying tech. I think that's a fair assumption as well. I think there's something about that project that makes it more expensive than just dropping it on PC. And I think that thing is it probably does involve... It would have to involve collaboration with From Software. And I think that's where it kind of falls apart. Because here's how that kind of diagrams out for me in a business sense. Sony comes to FromSoft and says, okay, we'll give you $5 million. I have no fucking clue what that number might be like. But like, we'll talk about this. And then like Sony offers an amount of money or whatever to collaborate on the project. But that amount of money is not enough for From Software to dedicate their engineers to rebuilding a game they don't own the rights to. For just a flat check. From Software's viewpoint, it's way more profitable for those engineers to build new products that they do own everything for, or build out their franchises that they do own lock stock. I'm gonna guess also the more simple answer is that Bloodborne didn't sell that well. And Sony also probably doesn't see a lot of point in investing or rebooting franchises that they don't own the rights to. Now, Demon's Souls would say otherwise, of course. Maybe Demon's Souls Remastered was a test case? I wonder how well that sold. I don't know if there's any numbers on that. But it's pretty clearly like based on the franchises Sony wants to develop. They'd rather remaster The Last of Us and Horizon Zero Dawn a million times. So you can look in reverse to see what their priorities are. And that's pretty clear. And I don't think Bloodborne really has a place in that. Sony doesn't always seem 100% by the numbers. It's like if you're a banner studio, then I guess you're allowed to pitch what you want. But if you fall below the waterline, if you're like Bend or whatever, then you're not allowed to pitch anymore, and suddenly you get told which remasters you're going to be working on. Hey, oh, Dr. Dragon Ball Z is still making GTA maps? That's pretty cool. God, I imagine they're probably pretty superb at this point. Pretty high caliber. Also 420 East Coast. Nice job, East Coast. Getting her done. Keeping on, keeping on. Wish the enemies had some sort of stagger animation or flinch when they got hit. They do, just under specific circumstances. I mean, if they were in hit stun every time you'd hit them, you could just hit stun the entire game, right? Or emerald blades down by the mere do hoary wyvern worm. Roam. Their tempers hot, their eyes cold. The airy air their home. Bloodborne sold 7.5 million copies? Where are you getting that number? That's way higher than I ever found. The highest estimate I ever saw was like 4, and that was probably on the high side. Hey. I like East Coast right now.
Was that
The Dominant.
Oh,
Killed my
time doesn't
brother.
play.
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua.
Look out!
It?
I'm here, and so's Togo. Don't worry about us. You've been waiting for this. Go!
Sid! Forgive me.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so that number came out of the Insomniac data breach. Interesting. Not bad. Yeah. The only number Sony ever said was 2 million in September 2015. Huh. That's a lot of sales. Post-launch. Maybe word of mouth really did drive a lot of units. Days Gone sold 7 million units. What are considered good sales numbers for a game? Oh, it depends on so many things. If you have like a AAA big budget multi-studio game, you'd probably want something in the range of 30 to 40 million units. If you're an indie, 500,000 is pretty good. What if it's quadruple A? Well, that's games of service money. That's if you're getting games of service money, you're earning, gosh, well, you can look up the figures. Like GTA Online earns hundreds of millions a year, every year. And the thing is, the quantum of work to keep that service going is so much lower than making and releasing a new product. So it's extremely high margin content, I guess you could say. You just have to do all the work in lifting and getting one of those off the ground. many AAA even managed to pass 15 mil? I mean, not a ton, but it's hard to say because studios have been more tight-lipped than ever about sales numbers, I feel like. I think it's because that's not really where they get their money.
I found you.
Games like this, sales units matter, but like Activision selling Call of Duty's all well and good, but they just need people in Warzone buying $24 skins.
Why?
Yeah, I can understand it looking a little stiff, King Kron. This game has a pretty cool, if speaking of like interrupts and staggers, essentially if you attack into their attack, then you interrupt them and you get a bonus to like all your cooldowns speed up for all your abilities. So pretty cool high risk, high reward mechanics. Hell yeah. Big ass QTE fight. Stab! Cinematic strike! Why be hush hush? Oh, about sales? There's no reason to tell anyone. I feel like it just encourages weirdos like me to like compare. And I think also if this year's game didn't sell as well as last year's game, it kicks off a negative cycle, a negative news cycle. And investors are flighty and fickle. And even if this year's game sold less, it may actually end up earning more money for various reasons. So there's really not a lot of reason to like put that stuff in the public sphere anymore. I think maybe another part of it was that data was also more public back in the day when things were more based on physical sales. So like retailers would issue reports about what was selling and stuff. So the data was already partially out there. The studios may as well like put out their version of it that spins it as positively as they can. But these days, very few digital retailers, unlike Steam, make any of that information public. So I think there's not really a compelling reason for them to release any of that info. So they don't. Unless they're bragging, which is fun. Usually that only happens when like something has hit whenever there's like a record that gets broken. I'm just spitballing here. Like, all of this is spitballing. I don't know what the actual reason is. I don't work in that department, but another possible reason is you don't want any of your competition to know what is and isn't working in the market. Swing. Larger enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauges are reduced to 50%. Using Garuda's deadly embrace on a particularly staggered enemy will topple. Right? Forgot about that. Forgot about the toppling. Toppling is so satisfying. Whoops! Ooh, damn! Ah. barely didn't get it in time. Oh no. Oh boy, this is gonna take a long time. Oh! It's gonna take even longer when I miss those easy counters. It's pretty obvious they set up the counters specifically for this fight like that, but they didn't count on me not hitting them ever.
Not this time.
Ah, we're on cooldown still.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. This is another boss fight that's gonna take forever because I'm all fucked on the leveling curve. Hey Gotham, thank you for the sub. I'm gonna be here for another month. How long to state of play? That's at 3 o'clock, so 90 minutes. I gotta be way closer.
Not this time.
What are you telling me, Garuda? What are you implying here? This pose. One up her cloaca.
Not this time.
Hey, Ansem. Oh, well, welcome to the stream, Gotham. Yeah, I'm actually going to be joining Bruce. Little Inside Games Roasts State of Play Spectacular. Don't mind if I do. Ooh! I wasn't expecting that. Those are really tricky. Ooh, man, my timing is all fucked up. Shit. Oh, man. Oh yeah, Wolverine? I gotta show something from Wolverine, right? Just to remind everybody what they do. Remember when we made single player games? It's not all games of service, we swear. It is all games of service. Damn it! Ugh. The kick is not a good counter. I gotta try something else. The claw's pretty good. Pretty easy to telegraph, easy to stay inside on. Ah, that's not good though. Oh! Oh man, I must have been so close to that cutscene before. Yeah, he fights robots. We already got X-Men Origins Wolverine. Whoa. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. What? Oh, okay. Shit. I'm not dead? Oh no, these little tornadoes are going off the whole time now? Okay. Hopefully it starts from that. I didn't know that kick would kick off a projectile. All right. Can't see. make it. Oh shit. What? Aw. Fuck. Man, the lock on makes the camera go a little weird. Did I eat that hit? I think I did. Yeah. I don't understand how to get away from that in order to, like, properly counter the projectile. Maybe that's just a symptom of being too close when that comes out. Yeah, that's not good. Can't do it when you're close. Oh! It didn't come out. Can't see because of all the fucking tornadoes going on. Shit. Oh no. Oh, I didn't mean that one. Damn it. Damn it. No! Fucking hell. Oh, I got caught with one of the little mines going off. Damn, man. Damn. hit. I hate getting hit like that early. Fuck! Start over.
Forgive me.
Ay, 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 ay.
Flames to me!
Uh-oh, that wasn't the right one. Oh, huh. Can do it again? Okay. Okay. Nope, wrong one. You just got to see it through that giant tornado. Oh yeah, hey. Gotta feel the timing. Hey, Reese. How you doing? Thank you for the sub. Stream's going well. Beating up on Garuda. Giving her a thwacking. Cinematic strike! Yeah, once you get the counter abilities, parrying almost becomes just like not worth the risk. Twink. Cinematic clash. There's X. Oh, that X, right? Not that PlayStation X. An input prompt is not displayed when the game mode is set to Final Fantasy. I guess they're popping this because it wasn't Final Fantasy when the last time this happened. Bird. Oof. 32k. That's about the right amount for getting stabbed in the eye. Good, good, good. 110 sharp fangs. A lot of teeth in that mouth. And we yanked them all out, one at a time. Ooh, Dabe. Thank you for the sub.
You're nothing. You're a monster. And I will not let you stand in my way!
Hey Marazard, thanks for the sub. Played this on PS5, beat it, didn't touch the DLC, kind of one and done. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't think most Final Fantasy games are really crafted to be played multiple times. Except they got me now because it comes out on console and then it comes out on PC.
Clive!
Oh, you did a second run on Final Fantasy mode for the Platinum and it wasn't that enjoyable? I'm enjoying this just because it is. It's got the benefit of PC graphics with an X. So it's treating my eyeballs kind, but yeah, I wouldn't have been interested in playing it again on console, even with a better difficulty. Evade. B can be used to charge. Needs Metal Gear Solid 4 when you have Final Fantasy 16. Uh-oh. Can you parry as an icon? Damn it. Hard to see her attacks through the The fire and flames. All right. So you just get 2 free ones? Then no more hit stun? Ooh, spicy avocado town. Thanks for the sub. That was cool. Dodge, you bitch! Man. You have to be like, okay, so you can't dodge cancel out of anything when you're an icon. You have to actually be in neutral. Ugh. What the? What? Startup for the dodge is so awkward. Must tap button. Yeah, those effects would just tank the frame rate every time on PS5, so it's kind of nice to just see them unbroken. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, fine, just kill me. B is dodge on another game. Not here, though. Right bumper. Right bumper. Is that how it marks the... Yeah. Having fun in there? Great. Well, okay. Oh, there's 2 hits. Right. There's 2 hits. There we go. Ah, it's not long enough. Oh, thought I had that one. Ooh, interrupt. Ooh. Ifrit can't fly. He can jump though. Ifrit is like feline, right? Like a lion with a tail and horns? Maybe more like a dragon. I gotta look up. Gotta bust out the big book of mythology and see what a Ifrit actually is. In real life. Cinematic strike! Tail fucked. Oh, lost an arm though. Oh, a Jinn? Stands to reason. Oh! Man, in-engine regutsification. See, like, that's... Shit like that is a huge animation flex. That stuff is not easy to do. Usually you do it off camera, or like there's a giant light shine and then it's back. But to have it regenerate from the bone and muscle out in just a really quick shot like that. So sick. I remember Resident Evil 6 went ham on that kind of stuff. Biological mutations, but done in-engine, fully animated. Squeeze. Chicks like heaven. Chicks like getting choked, though. Some of them do. Safe pass, or the safe phrase is Phoenix down. Alright. Although, how does that work? Because Clive already absorbed Garuda. But Garuda was still in there somewhere? I don't... Because they're pretty explicit about the like, the prescriptive way that human beings get consumed by an icon or whatever. Maybe I'll find out. There are Islamic demons mentioned in the Quran, often scary, and how we depict demons and devils with fire and smoke and all that. They're attached to an underworld, but they aren't necessarily evil because they'll do God's work.
Control it, Clive.
Interesting.
Isn't it, Clive?
Mooglebard, thank you for the sub.
Stop this now.
Yeah, the answer is don't worry about it. I can do that. I love how like This happens a lot in 14 as well, but the depictions of the icons when they're in like full summon mode always have that Yoshitaka Amano kind of like underwater flowing visual aspect to them. They look like pixel art that's hovering above the ground.
You're too nice is your problem.
Just strangled a lady to death. That's okay. Okay. Lord Demigra. 5 can absorb a part of an icon's abilities, but the dominant can still turn into their icon, but after that, their power is gone. One last hurrah, huh? Yeah, I mean, they get consumed by it, basically, right? Yes, the state of play is in about an hour, 50 minutes or so.
Oh, Clive.
That is Ralph Innocent. Yes.
The
Ralph.
ghost you've been chasing. It was inside you all along. They'll be damned if I know what that means.
Really were the Final Fantasy.
Oh.
Dookie. You think that sounds like AI Vin Diesel? Let's find out. Let's compare. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. I turned off my soundboard to try to get...
Why did you have to listen to him?
To try to get fucking Call of Duty to run. But it turns out the secret was to unplug my keyboard.
Can he?
So tragic. Music goes so hard in this game. Yeah, that's an aspect about 16 that I didn't super appreciate the first time around. How much the score is really cued to the beats of a given cutscene. Modern games will have soundtracks, but there aren't a whole lot of individual tracks that follow the emotional arc of a story, if that makes sense. Now that's Soken's bread and butter. Certainly something, I don't even know if that happened a lot in Final Fantasy games. Individual cutscenes, I guess, might have a song that plays in them. Or there would be music cues, like this so-and-so's theme starts playing now. But typically it doesn't really get woven into a single piece of music like that, with the appropriate leitmotifs showing up when they do. So that's one aspect of this game, I think, that kind of sets it apart and also plays into its production and entertainment values.
It's Muhammad! The prince is with us!
Also, you just saw a giant icon fight, and then the next thing is another one, but it's a cutscene instead of an engine. So cool. I love those moments when you get to behold scale. You know, like whenever you see a Gundam from a normal person's perspective. Yeah, Pat Labor. I gotta watch Pat Labor again.
Reform the cohorts.
Characters have the abilities to become summons. Yes. One of the aspects of this game is certain people are born as the, basically the totemistic link to a given elemental superpower summon entity being thing. And that gives them magical abilities. It's an interesting setting because like the people with magic, the people that can channel icons
So frequent and widespread, even in the holy capital.
are really important weapons of war.
My father is
There are other people who are
But he is
magically adept, but they've been enslaved.
We can expect no reinforcements.
So it's a situation where there's like a class of people
is
that
paramount.
have fundamentally more power, but there's an entire structure designed to
Here,
keep them as a slave class.
all of them.
All of them. Yeah, turning into a giant war monster does kill you over time. Like your body can't handle it. What game has the best lore of like any game ever? I mean, the best Final Fantasy game has got to be 14, but that's only because they've been building on it, iterating it, and paying it off for over a decade now.
I killed Joshua.
Box set of all the anime series, OVAs, and the 3 movies is only $100 on Blu-ray, which is a steal. Not bad. Is that like eBay or is that?
Ah, you're awake. You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was.
Did they have to chain him up like that? I guess they did actually.
Oh, you had it in you.
Do it.
Eh?
Kill me.
It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster. And I deserve to die. So end it. End it now. Please. Please. Ah! I reckon I can take you, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom. It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type.
Well, at least he addressed it.
I'll, see you in the hall.
Pun intended. What? Is that the first exposed ass in Final Fantasy? Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a bath scene or something like that. Little pixelated butt sticking out.
What are you going
I don't think 7 had exposed cheeks because they would have had to make a different model for that. The only different model you get is Cloud in a wheelchair. Hmm.
May as well hear what he has to say.
Are there ever side quests that get locked out based on story progress?
In there now, eh?
Well? Sancfordian, dear.
Oh my.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Wait, supposed to go to... Right, you have to go to the shop first to see if there's new items that you might be able to upgrade.
And what do you want? Going purse weighing you down?
Guess this is because I'm playing on fantasy mode?
It'd better all be here.
Look at all this defense.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I mean, Rook's Gambit's really nice.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I just saw a Wukong mod where it puts him in a wheelchair and then someone added blue hair and called it Woke Kong. That's awesome. I need one. I need slash can't live without that.
Well, I ain't the cook, am I?
Would you recommend this for someone who's generally enjoyed Final Fantasy but couldn't quite get into things like Devil May Cry 5? It depends why you couldn't get into Devil May Cry 5. It's not as intense, it's not as fast, and it doesn't like it doesn't overwhelm you quite so much. I'm playing on I cheated to unlock hard mode, but the game is pretty breezy on its default difficulty. So if you want, like, to me it's a game of a lot of spectacle, and that extends even to the combat system on the normal difficulty. You can pretty much get through it with a basic understanding of the mechanics and a basic mastery of them. And then beyond that, it's just kind of style points.
Anything needs repairing? So, will it be?
Oh, I would, but again, depending. I think it also depends on your tolerance and enjoyment of. I mean, you just saw some melodrama. If you can, if you have a place in your heart, oh, a Genji glove. Oh, that's all it does. If there's a place in your heart where you can sit back and kind of enjoy some goofy business. I need 2 cleric's medallions plus 1s. But if I have 1 more cleric medallion... Oh, you can't craft... Oh.
And?
I don't think Bruce and I are drinking Ziggy's.
Yes?
But how bad or repetitive is the state of play going to be? I don't think it's going to be bad.
Going purse weighing you down?
I just think it won't be like... I don't think it'll be a non-stop parade of huge budget single-player premium games. I think most of it is going to be third-party stuff.
You all right now, Clive? You're not going to go mad again, are you?
Yep, which means we're definitely going to get a Bloodborne 2. I mean, if we're lucky, yeah, maybe we'll get another announcement of a PC port of a PlayStation game.
Did you see the girl Sid brought back with him?
I did. Poor thing, all dressed in dirty rags. I'll have to make a new dress for her.
Yeah, I don't know. Just going off the current trend of game showcases, it'll be like a group of probably interesting to me third-party games that are trying some different stuff. Sony might have 1 game to show.
The lime didn't work, and nor did the straw. I'll have to try something else.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
To work, I suppose.
Beyond that is anyone's guess, I suppose. this is theoretically the state of play where they would be marketing up all their big fall releases. So Assassin's Creed's probably going to have a thing in there. Although I guess I don't know, they canceled their TGS demos for some reason. Appearance. Yeah, Soul Reaver remaster would be pretty cool. I guess that'd be Square doing it.
What's this? Thirds is? You greedy pig.
Yeah, remasters. Probably a fair amount of remasters. New Battlefield announcement? That would be interesting. Yeah, I could see them. I mean, it would make sense to do a rollout campaign where you do an exclusive, you have your face of the franchise do an interview, a softball interview, show off some concept art, and then you do a reveal or at least an announcement, because they haven't even done that yet.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh?
That'd be cool.
Like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Don't.
Ah, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up the scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out.
Oh, he's so sick.
He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
I mean, he did just come to the realization that he killed his brother in cold blood. I guess it wasn't that cold. Pretty hot. Pretty toasty blood. But now that this is the Final Fantasy run, I have to do all the side quests.
Interesting.
You'd know if you learned.
Oh yeah, Tarja.
Back on your feet, are you?
He's awesome.
Make sure you stay that way. I've enough to worry about without you deciding to do yourself a mischief.
No mischief doings. Oh, I did the side quest on PS5. I was thinking I was going to mainline my way through the game to unlock Final Fantasy mode, so I skipped a couple of side quests. Like the first group of side quests there are. But then now I can do them all. Because this is the one. This is the save file.
So many uses.
Yours is not a familiar
It's
face.
the lore master. Love this dude.
Hideaway, perchance?
Game rocks because your lore levels up.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful.
How do you feel about the story? Are you satisfied by the end?
Here has taken to calling me simply Tomes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Company
I don't think it's...
And what varied
It loses focus
I'm a collector.
in the last third or so. But most Final Fantasy games do.
History and culture of
So,
these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me.
I was in it in a moment-to-moment basis, but I don't think the story overall, in terms of its grand arc and its payoff, was all that satisfying. But it's a fun ride.
You would care to listen.
Tell me about
When I
yourself.
was very young.
History of Valisthea. Oh yeah, Moss the Chronicler.
Yet, when I arrived, fortunately, I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Love the classic Final Fantasy windows here.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Aegis? Ah. Ah, okay, they're like the familiars. Eggies?
What subject shall we consider today?
Look at all this beautiful lore.
You are always welcome, Clive.
spread out for me like
What's this?
delicious treats at a buffet. It's like they just put out the prime rib at Golden Corral. It's all fresh and it hasn't been sitting under a heat lamp for 6 hours. Kids sneezing on it.
I thought I had escaped. That book interesting.
Weirdos with gangly fingernails grabbing it with their bare hands. Journey to King's Fall. Do I just use the map? Swing. All right, away we go. And break. And break. Never treated myself to Golden Corral. Worth going once. Whether or not you want to go after that is up to you, I guess. They've got a nacho bar, I think.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route.
Dessert Island.
Then the blight came.
Any place with a soft serve machine and like buckets of toppings.
Just like that.
You can usually make a good meal.
Making it the perfect little shortcut. Gab's waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Yeah, still haven't really talked about it.
For yourself.
Jesus, Sid. Yes?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive.
Hometown buffet.
Rumors all point to...
My dad's buffet of choice was Old Country Buffet.
Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with...
Although in North Central Texas, there was a chain called Poncho's Mexican Buffet, which was awesome. A little cartoon man with a giant sombrero as the mascot, but it was like a cafeteria style and also a buffet. So for the larger dishes, you would go through a line and like tell servers what you wanted and they'd scoop it onto a plate for you. But then they also had like a taco bar and a dessert station. The gimmick there was a little... I feel like many restaurants must have done this, but every table had a little Mexican flag on it and you would like raise it up as a signal to a server that you wanted something else. And then if you wanted something from the cafeteria side of things, something you couldn't get yourself, you would ask a server for it and they'd bring it to you.
Stupid. I'm the dominant of fire.
Me.
We sent Gal.
So pretty though. But I remember being intimidated having to ask someone for chili rellenos. But my dad was oh man, that water looks great. My dad was a man of habits. Rather, I think he really enjoyed setting rewards for himself in the future, something to look forward to. And I remember he really liked this sort of smoked pepper stew. It was like a really hearty red stew. More killing. Why? What am I doing? Ow! Being fucked up by a giant bird, that's what you're doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? Okay. Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, come on. Hey-ya! Well, tossed me twice. Dr. Spaceman, thank you for the sub. That's right, Bloodborne 3 the Born Ultimatum announcement soon. We're almost there. We've all waited so long.
Shit. Garuda, lend me your strength. My wounds, boy.
God. Can't see anything. There's too much to look at. Yeah. Clive's Batman voice is great. It is. Clive is actually a good video game protagonist in a lot of the ways that, like, they exist. I feel like a lot of the hallmarks are just being, it's the Geralt, J.C. Denton sort of archetype. Very emotionally muted, but still you just have to have little shreds in there. You basically have to be, you have to express personality traits rather than be a whole character. Kind of how I've grown to start looking at it. So, almost like Link. Like, it's borderline nonverbal. Oh yeah, I saw some bits about Indy Cortez getting a 60 FPS Bloodborne thing working. I thought about doing that. I'll just wait for the emulator to catch up. There's been like a lot of advancements in that regard. It's fun to see weekly headlines about the state of Bloodborne shit emulation. Maybe, I wonder if maybe like that would be something that would motivate Sony to more seriously consider making a Bloodborne game. Something that demonstrates market interest beyond people mentioning it fondly. They make it a PS5 Pro exclusive? No, I don't. I mean, sure, they could do whatever they want, but I don't think there's any reason for them to do that. PS5, like mid-century. Pro models don't sell that well, based on PS4 Pro sales, which was surprising to me. I didn't know. But, like, I don't think that they have I don't think that they have to justify, like, I don't think they have to goose sales of the PS5 Pro because I think they already have a healthy expectation of what it will sell, which is not that much. It'll earn them, well, it probably won't earn them a whole lot of money. I think a PS5 Pro only exists, I have my theories. I think the PS5 Pro, Sony is still a tech company, and sometimes, like with VR2, sometimes it like shows that they do tech for tech's sake. I also think that they probably heard a lot of frustrations from developers that worked really hard on all these graphical effects for a quality mode that most players just didn't use. So I think they wanted to make a machine that would show their partners that they're working to get their best work in front of players. I don't think the PS5 Pro is really a money-making venture for PlayStation. I think it's more keeping their core players engaged as much as possible, which is money-making in the end of things, but... So anyway, I think because of that, they probably have no interest in making a game a PS5 Pro exclusive. Also, gosh, that messaging would be really awkward. I guess it's happened in the past. I remember, like, Nintendo, weirdly, is the one... It would be, like, new DSi exclusive games. The RAM pack. N64. You can see. God, it flew so high though. It wasn't. Oh, God. It was just barely not off cooldown. I'm going to try to counter. No, I'm not. Nice.
A little help. Get him, boy! Lend me your strength!
Oh.
Farewell!
Hello, Adrius. How you doing? Gaming. How you feeling about the difficulties? You slide closer to being at level? Yeah, it's becoming a lot easier. That's for sure. At least the hits still hit really hard.
Another perfect little shortcut, Sid.
But yeah, my damage has really climbed up, and now that I have both abilities, it's becoming a lot more manageable, but this is preferable to the other situation was a fight like that taking like 40 minutes. So, this is alright. This is okay. Well, thank you for reminding me to spend my ability points. Do this. The most damage. Oh, that's... Oh, God. All that does is let you assign it to other icons. I'm a ding-dong. I just wasted one... That, wait, no, hold on. I can reload. Yeah, mastering doesn't do anything. That's right. I could upgrade Heat Wave. I could buy the rest of my abilities. I should just do this and be done with it. Oh, you can respec for free? Oh, you can. Look at that. Just buy the rest of these, just so I have them. There we go. There we go. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Not that I was worrying in the first place. Bruce needs help. He's severely addicted to trading. Oh, he's doing the trading card game. Trading card game store. I saw a little bit of his stream playing that. I guess it has the aspects of opening cards and all that shit. All right, folks. We're through the looking glass. 20 minutes until state of play. I'm going to get up and refill my water and stuff. Maybe get another... Maybe refill my cup of coffee just so I have a little Java for the video games, and I'll be right back. Tell you what, in the meantime, I'm going to put MediaTek on PlayStation mode. It might take me a second to click it over, but enjoy all the PlayStation related clips. I'll be back in a bit. See you real soon. and get excited for Knack 3.